Alright, well, jumping into that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the DLC Online. My name is Tony. This is Andrew. We're broadcasting to you.
Whoa, I can't speak for myself here. What is this?
I'm trying to streamline it. I got television.
I'm part of the show too. I can't even say my own name.
Yeah, look, man, we're going like half an hour.
No, go ahead.
Alright, we're trying to cut this down to 15 minutes. We're broadcasting to you live from our living room.
What, you forget where we are?
I was going to say our mom's basement, but too many people might actually believe that.
Actually, might, yeah.
Mom! I'm thirsty. I mean, what are you going to do?
Shut up, Mom. We're trying to do a podcast.
Oh. That's
In
right.
any case.
You never see any girls around here. Anyway, as you can tell,
I could get a girl down in the basement.
we don't have a basement. The crawl space?
Mom's basement.
I'll get it down in your mom's basement.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
You may notice that I've gotten a little bit of sun lately. That's because I've been out working with some of our sponsors, namely the Girl Scouts of America. Throwing it back and a shout out to my troop, Dutchess County Girl Scouts from Old Sturbridge Village. We're the Crickets. Anyway.
What are they famous for, crickets?
I don't know. Anyway, we've been out there raising money. The cash from our other sponsors hasn't quite come in yet, but they did give me this complimentary box of...
What are the sponsors?
You know, the other sponsors.
Oh.
Shut up. Okay, anyway, they gave me a box of... Sorry, that's from the park. They gave me a box of thanks-a-lots to thank me for my service, but I actually bought them myself, so it was complimentary through my money. We're actually going to celebrate.
I'm pretty good.
I don't know. Yours says a sound tip.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. That's very clever. Mine says thank you. Alright. But enough conversation. We're going to jump into some news this week, and then we've got a special treat for you, because we really don't want to talk. We've had a rough week.
Yeah. Yeah. As you might notice, we didn't have an episode. We're pretty good. We didn't have an episode last week for a couple of reasons. First off, while I swallow this. First off, we threw that's what she said. We threw a Super Smash Bros. Brawl party last Sunday, and I was feeling real under the weather. I wasn't really having a good night.
I was under the weather too.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel good at all. So I didn't do any filming. Tony was just plastered, so we didn't get any filming done. So we apologize to all 3 of you that are watching us on YouTube right now. So.
I don't apologize to anyone. I was a train wreck. I don't remember much. I did wake up, passed out on my bathroom floor naked, however. I don't know what happened.
How many times does that happen to you?
I mean, I can count the instances on one hand.
In any case, yeah, we had a Super Smash Bros. Brawl party. We had Nintendo-themed drinks. I found some recipes and stuff online from an article on Joystick. So we had we had some one-up shots. Never, ever take that shot if you find it online. What are you doing?
Pasties?
No. Just immature, childlike.
The
audience is slowly going down.
Well, you can't go down if you're already at 0. What do you want?
So, if you find those episodes, drink recipes online, don't take the one-up shot. The rest of them are pretty good. The Princess...
Hey, don't take the blue pill!
The Princess Peach Martini was a big hit for ladies. Yes, we actually did have some fairly attractive girls over here. I don't know how that happened.
The Bowser wasn't bad either.
Bowser was... If you like tequila, the Bowser was pretty good. And
then our friend who bartends, Patrick, he actually made the authentic Super Mario shot layered with red, white, and blue, I believe it was. Red, white, and clear. And although really gross, it was still perfectly made. So it depends.
Yeah.
The low on taste, high on video games? I don't know.
So yeah, some of the drinks were good, some not so good. So.
Drunkenness had by all?
Well, not by me. I was sick to drink.
I was perfectly fine until I got drunk.
In any case, so we played a lot of Smash that night. You might notice behind us, we've actually got something on the wall back here. We'll get a shot of this. This is obviously Smash Brothers with all of our faces pasted on there. I know no one out there on the internet knows who we are.
You did not just say that. You yell at me every time I say that.
What do you want? Sorry.
I call the internets all the time. It's a series of tubes. Thanks to Al Gore. He's a patriot.
So, in any case, I think my favorite is Tony, who always uses Pikachu. He just looks like he's about to take a giant dump on the cloud up there.
Aww.
And then my second favorite, I think, is our buddy Thor right here, about to devour Zero Suit Samus.
Although what you can't see is how jovial Scottish Link looks.
I was Link, yep.
Except what you don't know is that they pillaged his village.
Yep.
Wait, that rhymed. That was awful. Wow. I'm just going to skip that joke altogether.
Anyway, since we're smashing the poster, there's also some question mark blocks and stuff from Star up here, so we're too lazy to take stuff down. So, speaking of Smash, what do you think?
Honestly, we played it for an entire night with a whole group of friends. We probably rotated out 8 people at a time playing the game. It was very addictive. I'd say it's like crack, but realistically it reminded me more of crystal meth. So take that for what you will.
Yep.
But it was
very addictive and destroys families.
And I think you pull your hair out when you do it. Except we had a lot of fun. Although to tell you the truth, everyone thought it was a little bit slower than Melee when we first started playing it. To be fair, the day I bought Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube, I thought it was slower than Super Smash Bros. 64. So that's what you got to give and the take with the game itself. It's got a lot of new characters, a lot of new stages. If you had a favorite character in the last game, they probably have the same moveset in this game with the added benefit of the smash attack.
And there's a few tweaks here and there in some movesets, but overall pretty much the same.
Excuse me. I did have a lot of fun. I definitely did play as Pikachu, hence my picture in the back. And I did routinely kick ass. By the time I stopped playing, I had 100 KOs, and I was schooling just about everyone except for our friend Pete. And all I can say is, if you liked it before, you're going to love it now, because it's what you had before times 1,000.
Yeah, it's the most chaotic 4-player game I've ever seen. 4 players on stage all at the same time, items flying everywhere, everyone's making a mad grab for the Smash Ball. Very entertaining, very, very fun party game. The one player has made a lot of additions. They've added the subspace embassy. Me and my friend Art.
It's not an embassy, it's not a foreign country. Emissary.
We're not emissary?
Emissary.
Embassy?
Embassy.
Gotta get your green card from them. Anyway, my friend Art and I are about halfway through that. We were able to unlock a few characters doing that. Also, a lot of really cool cutscenes, a lot of cameos from other Nintendo characters that normally are not seen together, so that's kind of cool. Story's a little lacking, but what do you expect? Not really made for story.
The novel I've been working on has less plot holes than the subspace emissary.
Yeah. So, overall, great game. Good Lord. I don't know. It's going to be, I haven't played anything else. Played Smash Brothers. I've pretty much all but given up on Mass Effect because of that game now.
Speaking of Mass Effect, the downloadable content came out, but we didn't care because we don't really play it.
Not even close to even being halfway through that game.
Plus, Smash Bros. Is just so much more of a party game. Although, if somebody who's never played Smash Bros. Comes over, they will have no idea what's going on because the screen just looks like chaos.
But it's still entertaining to watch.
What is that? Somebody mute that?
It is something.
There we go. I'm not so bad.
Oh, excuse me. So that's Smash Brothers. So first topic of the day, what are we gonna get into?
GTA 4 multiplayer, perhaps?
Sure.
Sorry, we're a little spaced out. It's been a really rough week.
It's been awful.
Big news, aside from EA trying to take over Take-Two with a hostile bid, yeah, that's beside the point. Take-Two has announced that GTA 4 will have multiplayer. It's 15 multiplayer options.
Yeah.
With up to
like
16 players.
Yeah. There's like a cops and robbers mode. There's like a straight deathmatch mode. There's like team.
You can do team.
Yeah.
You can do races.
Mm-hmm.
It actually, these details were debuted in PSM Spain, and they actually translated the article to try to get it in English to figure out what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But as one of the various websites I read, probably Joystick, it said the devil's in the details. So we don't know everything about it yet, but with an April 29th release date, we should find out soon.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm not a huge Grand Theft Auto player, but I've always thought that a multiplayer would be a really cool addition. And yeah.
You know, I heard that they're going to do an MMO portion for Grand Theft Auto 4. Or, I'm sorry, not for the future game. And I think that would be a blast too.
Yeah, no, looks impressive. So.
But then does that mean that if you give one of the hookers money and have sex with her and then run her over, would that be another person and would that be murder?
Nah, it doesn't count. It's not murder if it's a hooker.
Oh, well, fair enough.